So we are gonna head back over to the well, not back over to Homsar Reservation.
Why'd we come to the Homsar Reservation? Even I think this place is boring, and they don't even speak our language.
It is a barren land, yes. Which is why I, Baron von Flexmypex, need to conquer it.
Can't we just go around? I wanna go home. Pudding.
Look, ho! A floating man! I'll move in closer and convince him to join the bad guys.
Can we go back home now?
Yes, Strong Sad has a fanny pack. He's a what a dork. So since he's here, we can keep talking to him.
Can't we go home? It's hot, and I think I accidentally drank some of the water.
Shut up!
Well, what about...
Man, it's hotter than Strong Man's armpit cleavage up in this place. I could really use a cold one, or even a tepid one.
Don't remind me. I already drank everything in the canteen.
You drank the water? But it can cause dysentery, giardia, the vapors, Qatar, Libya, Mozambique!
And inflammation of the pretendix. I can already feel a rumble in my tumble.
So that escalated pretty quickly.
Can you understand what the natives are saying?
Of course not. Nobody's ever been able to decipher the Homsar language. Archaeologists believe a combination of ancient artifacts may be the key. But no one's ever found them. Didn't you learn anything in your post-Strong Badia and secession history classes that I held in my room in a little tent I made out of my sheets?
I don't study history, friend. I makes it.
So now we're starting to hear more about artifacts.
You're my cultural advisor. What can you tell me about this weird job and his gravity-defying ways?
It's all a mystery. Some say ancient astronauts may have left him here, or abandoned him, as the case may be.
Can't you tell me anything useful about the Homsar people?
Archaeologists have been digging up ancient Homs artifacts for years, and we've only learned 2 things. They're weird, and they talk funny.
Ah, my cultural advisor, sensitive to the plights of other peoples.
We'll never get out of here until you help me translate what this goon's saying.
I'm a knock-knock joke about jogging suits.
I told you, Strong Bad, nobody's ever been able to translate Homsar's quote-unquote language. Archaeologists believe a combination of ancient artifacts may be the key. But no one's ever found them.
They reiterate the artifacts point.
Are you feeling okay, Strong Sad? You don't look so good.
I know I'm gonna get sick. It's acute aphasic pretendicitis.
You made that up.
No, I didn't. I drank the water. My pretendix is probably swelled up like a fully satiated vampire's blood sac.
Ew. Alright. So... Oh, what's the trunk do?
Is this going to take much longer?
No one cares.
No one cares.
Strong Sad, do you have to carry this huge trunk with you every time you travel?
It contains all my delicate undergarments and the various delicate creams and salves I use on my delicate personal areas.
Strong Sad, do you have to give me the Ghiblies every time I ask you a question?
Okay, so first we have a mysterious bush.
Hey, it's a souvenir war flag from the Homsar Nation. The flag of a proud, weird person. Rich in proud, weird tradition.
And it's always good to burn things.
Speak to me, oh burning bush.
Oh, nice try, alligator.
So that's that. We can also, there is a thing to dig up over. Get a good look at area as well.
A papyrus scroll with an evil leprechaun on it. That gives me a great idea for... Oh, wait. That's supposed to be an alien? Oh, well. I guess that'd work for Teen Girl Squad, too.
Okay, so there's some cave paintings. There's a mysterious pylon. There is a cave painting over here. We can't go over this way anymore. We can talk to Homsar, though.
Greetings, Floatyman. My name is called Strongbad. I need to get through your land so I can clean the of-town's clock. Do you understand?
I'm a knock-knock joke about jogging suits.
I'm no linguiniast, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't a yes.
I don't remember Homsar floating in the web cartoons. I know he floated in the last... Oh, we didn't see him in the last episode. He floats in later episodes. But let's just see...
I think your weirdo country could really use Strong Badia's resources. Think of what you could do with our dirt, our tire, our superior fence-building skills.
Pucker up, Dice Man. I'm as upholstered as I want to be.
Is that a yes?
I'm as upholstered as I want to be.
You've made that bountifully clear.
So he doesn't want to be any more upholstered.
Come on, Floatin' Tate. Get on the Strong Badia train.
Pucker up, Dice Man. I'm as...
Thanks, that's enough. Boy, sure hope I'm not Dice Man.
Let's ask about this thing.
What is the deal with that rock with the glowy popsicle sticking out of it?
Oh, try some caked-on makeup from yesteryear.
What is the deal with that?
Nothing new.
I'm an all-expenses-paid vacation.
Sign me up for soccer class, Deborah.
Weird. I almost understood that. I'm an all-expense...
Sign me...
Weird.
Yeah, so we try to talk his language, but we still don't understand it. So...
Is this going to take much longer?
So the key to unlocking the languages lies in artifacts. And if you remember, Bubs has an ancient artifact.
Can we go back home now?
And if you looked closely at it way back then, however long ago that was.
Is this going to take much longer?
Shut up. It had a little silhouette of Homsar on it, if you could make it out. So we need that. But Bubs just won't give it up unless we can trade him an organ, like a Pretendix, and here, Homsad, Strong Bong
Can we
Sad.
go back home now?
Strong Sad is complaining about
Is this going to take much longer?
his Pretendix, and he's getting really whiny, so I'm just... Let's ask him.
Acute aphasic pretendicitis? What are the symptoms of this made-up disease you think you got?
First you get a really high fever, then you start shaking uncontrollably. They say if it gets really bad, you can't even understand language. My prose! What'll happen to my award-winning prose?
How can these completely made-up facts become useful to me?
I don't know. I don't want to have surgery in this backwards country.
Well, I'm sick of your whining. So first, we're going to call him some names.
Hey, my LARPing sword! Give that back!
Sorry, Dumpenheimer. I still need it.
And this one as well.
Check it out, Dr. Dumpington. This thing looks ancient.
Ooh, that looks like a rare Homsar artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Ah, so this is another Homsar artifact. Homsartifact, I think they were called. So the things we've been digging up, if we go all the way over to this cave painting, one of them was near the stop sign and cinder block. One was near the stick, and one was near our mailbox. So this is a clue that you can find those things there. There are only 3 of them. but we also need the artifact from Bubs. And when we get them, or when we get the artifact, we're going to start throwing them in here. We can throw the first 3 in now, and it does a little bit, but it doesn't do enough to understand his language until we have all of them. So we're just going to wait till we have them all anyways.
Oh, I don't feel so
No
good.
feeling good, shut up. All right, so fever is one of the symptoms. So let's give him a fever.
Ah, I'm burning up! According to this thermometer, my skin should be melting off. I hope I'm not coming down with something.
That doesn't count as setting something on fire because it didn't burst into flame, but it's plot important. We can give him, or hide on his person, a jittery doll. It caused us to shake, it'll cause him to shake.
Better take my temperature.
Jibbly, 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 jibbly.
Can't stop shaking. That can't be good. Does Homsar even know what a hospital is?
Could ask him if you weren't so racist against Homsars. And the last one was he can't understand language. So we are just going to talk gibberish to this man.
I broke the tip off my stipend.
Sign me up for soccer class, Deborah.
What are you doing, Strong Bad?
Save room for the laugh track, Locash.
I can't understand what you guys are saying.
I'm a fresh dipe, if you see what I mean.
Oh, can't understand language. That's one of the symptoms. I knew it. It's pretendicitis. I knew it. I gotta find a doctor. Medic.
So he has a pretend ailment.
That was quick.
Turns out they've got subsidized health care here, and they let me keep my pretendix in a jar.
Oh man, no fair. I've been trying to have my pancreas jarred up for years.
And they removed a fictional organ, I guess. But
Hey,
just take
that's
it.
mine.
Correction, it was yours. Maybe you should have gotten more pretend fiber in your diet if it was so dang important to you.
Pretend fiber gives me real tapeworms.
Okay, so we have an organ. And we're going to go back to concession stand. And give this to Bubs.
Not here, man. Don't know who could be watching.
Yeah, he won't take it at the store, so you gotta walk around to the secret black market. Oh, just get out of this, but he stays there, so we can give him this.
Is that what I think it is? Depends what you think it is. A jar of Grandma's homemade gribbledangs? No. It's strong sense pretendix. A real live pretendix? Even better. I'll trade you for it. No questions asked. What'll you give me for it? For one that big, anything I got in stock, which is just this broken piece of an old pot.
Very clearly Homsar on there from this angle.
Did I just get ripped off? I said no questions asked. Hey, Bubs, I want to buy something. Sorry, Strong Bad. Black market's shut down. With all the money I made off of that pretendix, I can retire. Then what are you doing hanging out here still? I like the intrigue. Or do I?
Or do I? Alright.
Can we go back home
Oh,
now?
shut up. Okay, so the first time you throw any of the power strip, tuning fork, or the 3-ring binder, those are your 3 artifacts. Or the pottery shard if you didn't think of the other ones or you didn't see the sign. In here.
Whoa, that made me feel a little vibracious. I gotta do that again.
He feels a little weird. So now,
What's the good word, Homsar?
Hello, Strong Bad. What's...
A joke about jogging suits.
Whoa, did I almost understand something Homsar just said?
something weird happened.
So, Homslice, how's about joining Strong Badia and helping me wreck the of-town shop?
Hook her up
My people risk open war.
as I wanna be.
Which means yes?
Do not jump to...
Truck stop gravy.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
What's the deal with that rock with the glowy popsicle sticking out of it?
Try some
Assembled the sacred elemental items.
from yesteryear.
Ah, I thought it was something like that.
So he gives us enough of a clue. Assemble the sacred elemental items. The stuff that we can find in these places. Throw them in here. I'm going to throw 2 of them in. No, I'm going to hit one on my head. There we go. This one, sure. So that's 3 crystals glowing. I'm just going to go back just to show off that this doesn't change anything with him. How many we...
Spark them candy corns up the avenue.
Sign me up,
Talking gibberish.
Deborah.
What's the deal with that rock with the glowy popsicle sticking out of it?
Try some
Assembled the sacred elemental items.
from yesteryear.
Ah,
So originally I thought you would understand more and more of his language, but it's just you understand some until you put all the items in.
I understand everything now. It's all so simple. 'Twas the pride of the beaches. Wow, that was vibracious and flotatious.
Okay, so that's all of them. Let's...
Hello, Strong Bad. What's the haps?
Hey, I can understand you now. Your
Ooh,
voice
clothing.
is so soothing.
Thank you. I do radio ads for local jewelry and watch repair shops. I'm sure you have many questions. Ask away.
Well,
Do you want to join Strong Badia and help overthrow the of town off a cliff?
Why should my people risk open war for you and your considerable style?
We're not gonna risk war. We're gonna start one. Listen to what that royal boil did to me. First, he wrinkled the top off the breads and cereals group.
My baseboards are full of chicken sticks.
What?
And he's really fat and stupid.
Then I have no choice. We will join Strong Badia. First for some sandwiches, then to die side by side in battle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody said anything about dying.
But first you must complete the 3 ancient tasks of great boredom.
What?
Nah, man, just messing with you. Let's do this like Brutus.
okay, what about this?
How does that popsicle stand work anyway?
You have reassembled the sacred elemental items of collection. Ordinarily, you would have to face a punishingly difficult final dungeon and disappointing end cutscene. But the ancient prophecy foretold of a young boy that would one day come to usher in a new era of...
All right, shut up, filibuster. Never would have asked if I'd known you were such a windbag. I'm the old Jalboa jump shot.
Why are you talking gibberish, Strong Bad? You sound like a 2-year-old boy.
All right, put on your dancing shoes, Homsar. Time to make a move on the castle.
I will follow you, my brother. And these are my dancing shoes.
They look like it.
But first we must perform the ancient sacred ceremony my Uncle Chet taught me when I was a kid. I've always wanted to try it.
Is it gonna take long? Or hurt long?
Relax, let the energy build. Join me in the summoning song.
Whoa, way to go, Uncle Chet!
I'm a song from the 60s.
Fantastic. He's back to abnormal. Let's get out of here, Strong Side.
I can't wait to journal about the nightmares I'm gonna have from this experience.
Hmm?
The Dark Continent, the Homsar Reservation. Who else could bring modern conveniences to this backwards land, other than the intrepid emancipator, Strong Bad? Welcome to the 20th century, Homsar. Raised by a cup of coffee, indeed.
Indeed.